Hi everyone, this is Rachel from Cybersports Network. I'm at Winter Brawl number 6 with Big E and Hubs, the two guys who make this event happen. Do you want to tell me how this event got started in the first place?
Wow. Well, Rob was always doing Winter Brawl contests, and I used to do March Madness about, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. So after one NEC, I said, you know what, I think I'm going to start doing March Madness again. Rob said, why don't we just combine it? And that's when we came up with the name, and we ran with it from there.
All right, so you guys kind of got together, brainstormed, and were like, why not this?
Well, when we got together, I mean, I've always looked up to the guy. I mean, my first tournament was Big E's tournament, NEC 7, and he actually was my inspiration. So when I started running tournaments, and I actually got my tournaments started getting to get bigger and bigger, and he wanted to do his March Madness. That's when I got the idea to come up to him like, yo, let's partner up. This would benefit us in a great way.
So what were your initial ties to the fighting game scene? I know you said March Madness. Like, were you players like way back, or were you always just trying to provide something to the players?
Players way back. I'll be 40 next month. I used to play Championship Edition and Super Turbo, and I managed the arcade up on 40th Street. So about 13 years ago, Alex Koo came up to me. He said, hey, why don't you start running little weeklies? So I started running weeklies. Next thing you know, he said, why don't we run a big one? Me and him sat down and came up with the name, and from there.
And what is the criteria for the fighting games that you guys have at your events? Is this pretty much as long as there's a community, you'll host it, as long as someone can show up with the game and the console?
I give any new game, any community a chance, and I'm glad I do. Melty Blood, for instance, started off 10, 15 people. I mean, they got up to as much as 89 people at one of the tournaments. I mean, that's good for that game. And if the community is willing to host it, bring the stuff, they don't even have to bring the stuff. If I have extra equipment, I'll do it for them. So anybody can get in here.
And do you have personal favorites from the games and maybe even from the communities?
Oh, definitely. I mean, if you want to just be entertained by all the hype and all the intense rivalries, I mean, you can't go any further than Street Fighter and Marvel. And the 3D tournaments always have some great matches as well, like Tekken and Soul Calibur. Great communities, lots of great matches, a lot of fun to be had.
How about you?
Wow, I've been watching these games for so long. I like AE. I like Ultimate. I like Tekken 6. Believe it or not, I love Tekken 6, especially when I see people that can actually play it with the skill level, the high skill level. I love watching it, and I like watching Soul Calibur 5 now too. So.
What kind of work goes into putting on a tournament like this? Because I've seen a lot of small tournaments come up and kind of peter out and not have the staying power anywhere close to what you guys have. So is there some secret, or is there just some way of approaching this that's kind of unique to you guys?
There's no real way. You got to build a player base. You got to take your time, but it's mostly trust. You got to grab the player's trust from the first time. And just you're not going to make everybody happy, but just keep it even. Keep the players having fun. It's about the players. That's it. It's all about the players enjoying themselves every time they come to the tournament. Last year at Winter Brawl, I mean, it was a big snowstorm on the East Coast. We still got 450 people to show up. This year, we got 789 right now, and I haven't finished counting my numbers yet. So, like I said, you got to build the base, which is trust. Trust.
And what do you guys do to keep involved in the community, to kind of keep your ear to the murmurings?
We just try and keep tabs with the community. We talk to the players. We want to hear what they have to say. We touch base with them, and we go to other tournaments as well. Help support the scene. I even participate in some tournaments because a lot of these guys are my friends, and it's just a way of connecting with them. And if you connect with them, they'll support you no matter what.
Well, I've actually been to a number of these tournaments. I started coming when it was just in that room, and then last time I was here, it was like these rooms, and now it's the whole bottom floor of this hotel. So, what is next for you guys? Are you going to expand to another venue, or are you going to take over some floors?
I'm thinking. I actually want the balcony up there. I want to get their balcony and I tint it off. I mean, I would love to stay here. I mean, we're outgrowing it. NEC was ridiculous in here with over 1,100 people, so we're outgrowing this venue. But like I said, I love it. They treat me good. They treat all the players good, the rooms and stuff. To go downtown in Center City, Philadelphia, the Union is very expensive. Like I need to get this out there because people always ask me, your rooms will go from $95 for a suite here to about $200 a night for not so good of a room.
I've seen a lot of events go to Central Philadelphia and die because it's too expensive. So
You got to deal with the unions. You just can't go down there and think you're going to do something without giving it up. So it's not worth it to me. If I can stay here or if I can find somewhere closer, and then you got the location, right by the highway, right by the airport, right? You can come right here. So I'm going to try to stay here, but if not, I'll find something else.
right. And what do the fans of your event need to do to help you grow? What can they do, as people that come and play at these tournaments to kind of all grow together and mature together?
Keep coming. Just keep coming. You're going to have fun here. You're going to have a good time here. I guarantee you're going to have a good time. Just keep coming. That's all I need them to do is keep coming. Or the stream monsters, stay on there looking at the streams and stuff, helping Spooky and everybody else out that does streaming. But just keep coming to the events. That's all we ask of you.
Well, now I know you're filled up on players, but there's still a lot of room for spectators in here. Do you think you're going to do anything to kind of increase the spectator experience, maybe bump a couple of these screens up?
Well, actually, I just found this out that a lot of our spectators are actually staying in their hotel rooms watching the stream. But we're doing the best we can. I mean, it comes with the fact that, like what Eric wants, we want to get the balcony up there. If we can get some games up there, we'll have more room for spectators to come and see like the games going on. Maybe we can get some more TVs with some extra cables.
We're going to extend the TVs up.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
My next tournament, we're getting the stands for the TV so we can put them up in the air. The guys can sit back. You see, it's not big enough to line a projection up in there. I actually got 2 projector monitors I own. It's just I'm gonna get a better way so they can so everybody can see it without cramming around the TVs.
All right, well, we are super looking forward to more from you guys. I love coming to these tournaments. It's a short drive for me, and it's always a good time. So thanks so much for doing what you do, and I look forward to the growth. Thanks, guys, for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.